Day 45 on the carnivore diet. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you did a good
Yesterday.
job. Well done.
45 days. Wow, that's just a number, isn't it? Woke up today in a state of huge ketosis. I don't think I've gotten it this high with these sticks before. And Paul made the bed. As you can see, he makes it way better than I do. He very dramatically made my electrolytes for me this morning.
That's a skill that you can learn to do that.
And then we packed up a bunch of them for our flight, and I started work on some admin that I had to do today. Tony was exhausted, as you can see. Then I made up all of these eggs for the flight, but of course I had to test one first. This little carry-on suitcase is basically to be filled with food. So I got started on making the burgers. We've got 4 of us traveling on this flight, so I know it's gonna be a little bit difficult. So I made 8 burgers, and I made a bunch of eggs, and I also made a bunch of cakes. So this cake's been packed up, and hopefully it travels well. Oh, I forgot, and I made cupcakes too. So I packed them face down, so hopefully they'll all fit together. Then I finished up on the burgers and put those in some Tupperware and had to do a massive cleanup because this place was an absolute state. I managed to get oil all over my tracksuit, so we'll see if that comes out in the wash. I'm starting to look pretty organized right now, and I managed to get everything packed away and good to go. Then I took this princess for a walk because he needed it.
Hey, Slobbery.
I came back home and did a Facebook Live and made some chicken drumsticks and some beef and pork mince for dinner.
Okay. Way greasier when you microwave it.
Talk to me.
Way greasier when you microwave it. These are actually really good.
Tell me.
2 things. Episode 6 of Becoming Brigitte is out tonight. Can someone think about the French?
Oh, yeah.
French Prime Minister or French President?
French president.
Is it?
I may be wrong.
That is just like wild. She's taking her entire reputation on the fact that Brigitte is a he, which is just fascinating, and I've fallen into a hole of it. Oh, you see what Ryan Reynolds did today?
No.
You didn't see it? Ryan Reynolds went on SNL last night.
What?
SNL had the 50th, 50 years of Friends, right? SNL is huge. It's
Saturday Night
like,
Live.
it used to be so good. I don't really know how it is now, but when I was younger, it used to be great. Anyways, he went on SNL. It was so stupid because it was so obviously planned and so obviously interjected. He interjected himself into the SNL skit. All these big celebrities. So Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively popped out for the first time ever since the whole thing. And they were on the red carpet together. She wasn't wearing her engagement ring, which I thought was really weird, but she was wearing a bunch of other ones. He had his ring on. It was fine. Anyways, they go, do we have any questions from the audience? And it's obvious, we know it was scripted, right? They're like, Ryan, how are you? And he's like, good, fine. Why? What'd you hear? It was kind of funny, but she looks at him, and then everyone on the internet is like, she did not know he was about to say that. It was so scripted. Good, fine. Why would you hear? It was funny, but also then it's your wife's saying that he's sexual harassment. How funny is sexual harassment? I don't think I'd be thinking it was funny.
Too early, probably. Huh?
Also inserted themselves into Hollywood. We'll just joke it off. We'll just laugh about it. I didn't think it landed well. Some people did.
What was
The verdict with people.
Yeah.
Bethany Frankel, who I really do like. She thinks it was fine. She thought it was genius. Thought it was such a great idea to laugh through it. I think it's actually really bad.
It's probably not right to laugh for it yet, though, surely, because it's so early. It's
It's about sexual misconduct.
That's what I mean.
It's really bad. She's accusing him of something really bad.
to be fair, it will probably never be funny, so.
That's what I mean. That is bad. He gets up and he jokes about it, and then everyone's like, oh my god, she had no idea he was going to say that. Yes, she did. She would have been briefed before all of it. You're crazy if you think that they don't.
Yeah, it's a big show.
No, it's not live. Nothing's really live. Yeah, that happened.
I'm just surprised they've already come out and spoken.
Well, I'm just surprised they showed up to the event itself.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I suppose the longer they leave it, the harder it gets.
Also, today is the day that they had to have their final plaintiff, their claims in today. Isn't it convenient that last night they were on SNL? You know?
And who does Saturday Night Live? Is it Jimmy Kimmel?
No, he's on show. But it's Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, iconic people. The guy that we love from Reno 99, what is that?
Yeah, put it in my name. You always put Reno.
Not mine. Tony.
Tony, no.
I don't even care.
That's odd.
Really interjecting yourself. I'm Ryan Reynolds, I'm still so funny. I don't think you're that funny anymore. I don't find that funny.
Do you think everyone will forget about it soon?
I think that's what they're hoping. And everyone's like, oh my god, did you see Blake Lively's face? Her face was shocked. No, she was acting.
Okay.
She was acting. She knew what he was going to say. She was acting. She was like this. The best part about it is Kevin Costner sat in the background and he's like this.
Oh, really?
It's hilarious. Hilarious. I think people don't like them. And then I started to feel bad for her because she's out there at these events. She looks stressed. He looks thin and stressed. You have 4 kids. They're going to read about this one day. They're going to Google you and read about this one day. Drop the case. Just apologize.
What?
Drop the case. Say things got out of hand and
They-
settle. She could drop the case and settle. She could just settle the whole thing. And hope that he settles it. And realize that he just became one of the most famous actors on earth right now.
Just about, don't he?
He's a Johnny Depp.
His next movie is going to be huge, right?
That's what I mean. Do themselves a favor. Drop the case. She apologized and says things got out of hand. Justin Baldoni would get his vindication. Wouldn't get their $400 million. Why are you taking bites of some and then just putting them down?
No, because some of them haven't got the thing on. You haven't eaten all the meat off it.
You haven't eaten all the meat off it. I've eaten all the meat off of mine.
That's your one.
That's not mine.
No?
That's yours. You're taking a bite of one and putting it back.
I'll come back for it. It's a real shame.
It is a shame. There's a video of her hugging, not Amy Poehler. What's her name? Not Rebel Wilson. Amy Schumer. In the video of her hugging Amy Schumer, she just looks like sad and deflated. She's uncomfortable because she knows people are filming her. I felt bad for her. Everyone's looking at her.
The cameras are always on them, but the cameras are on them even more now, right? Under the microscope. What are you doing? It sounds like it's all gone off tonight.
I have.
Hi, Moose.
I love you.
Must be so hard for him. All his food. Give me some. Down.
Good boy. He does listen when we ask him to. We just don't ask him to listen often.
I know.
Eating half one again.
I haven't finished that yet.
And that one. That was good, but that was another like kitchen surprise, whatever was left in the fridge. Gouda.